everybody, my name is Semperkedge, and this is the first video of many videos where we're going to be covering loot spawns and loot runs, loot guides, loot. Okay, anyway, customs. Customs is this first video. We're going to do more in the future, but I wanted to hit customs first, just because that's where the majority of these newer players are going to be going to. Customs is an easy map to learn. It's very friendly. You're not going to encounter a lot of your bigger players that you would encounter on other levels, and a lot of your quests are there. So if you can take these spots and these locations that I'm showing you in these videos and incorporate it into your normal raids, I think that's the best way to make the most out of what I'm going to be showing you. And as for experienced players, I think this is also beneficial for you guys, just because there's a lot of these places that I have encountered and discovered that I never knew for multiple wipes. Now maybe that's just because I wasn't paying attention or what, but it's something that I wish I would have known sooner. So for these raids, we're going to be, just for the purpose of making the videos, it's going to be offline, so the loot may not be as good just because we're a single player going into a lobby, but these are locations that I've pulled out very good items in, and it's been beneficial. So we're gonna go right into it here. We spawned at trailer park. Now I'm not worried about it right now, obviously, because we don't have any scavs and we don't have any PMCs, but this is something to look for. You have 2 or 3 spawns near you, just on your left and right. You have one at trailer park over there, and then you have 2 or 3 over here, depending on who spawns and where they're at. But when you spawn in, it's good to understand the different spawn locations and what to expect and where to rotate and where to look for, or what to look for right off the bat. So your first spot is going to be actually right here in the trailer park. You've got a spot right here. Nothing spawned on this one. However, right there, I've picked up Tetrises, graphics cards. You can pick up coffees and all sorts of barter items there. It's kind of just one of those random loot spawns. If you are early into the wipe or lower levels, one of your car battery spawns are right here where this screwdriver is. You can also get a car battery. I'm also picking up something else. Looks like cigarettes. So cigarettes, car batteries, barter items. Also, anytime you can, go ahead and look inside the back of these vehicles. Sometimes you can get a surprise. The biggest thing that hit on this side of the map is Big Red. It can get kind of hairy depending on what people are doing. Sometimes people just like to push straight to dorms, and sometimes people have quests here, but we're going to use our customs key to open this up, and I'll go ahead and open this up anyway. Depending on, if it's the beginning and I'm wanting to push somewhere, then maybe I won't, but I like it. I like to hit it on the way out of Crossroads or trailer park, because I've noticed that it normally isn't hit. So something will spawn there, but it's really nice is inside this little recycle bin a intel can spawn sitting right there. You got a couple jackets to do. Nothing too great here. We got a safe. Couple rubles and a cat. Look at that. And then always come back here. Looks like we have something. Oh, meds. Right there on the floor. And then if you're looking for your flash drives, this is also a place to do it. In front of any of the computers around the map. Customs has a lot of computers, which also opens up the rare probability of spawning a graphics card. Probably not going to happen though, but it's always good to check. Looks like we're just getting a bunch of tech stuff right now out of these computers. Always search the duffel bags. I have pulled out a graphics card out of a duffel bag once. All right, from Big Red, if you feel like it, you can come back here in this left corner. There's another duffel bag here. And there's something else pinging off, but I'm not going to sit here and spend my time trying to find it. There's also a weapon box in the back corner, and there is a weapon box here. Wouldn't really worry about that too much, but hey, you know what, we just made that goes for what, 60 now, 40 to 60. Another place to hit on this side of the map is right here in the shipping container area. There's a little jacket here. You can get some goodies out of this one. Nothing special there, but it's worth a shot. And a lot of these are just worth a shot. It's not guaranteed. You're not going to get something great every time, but we're looking at spawns and places people don't normally pick. If you guys didn't know, there is a weapon crate in this little box here. Oh, we got a nice suppressor. From this location, you can look at going to either Crack House and going Alamo and doing it that way, or pushing right over to dorms. If it's early in raid, I wouldn't recommend it. Recommend going to dorms from this side. If you're on this side, by this land bridge, definitely go Crack House that way. But if you're on the other side, dorms is your more likely option. You have a couple locations here. There's two stashes that are usually worth a shot. There you go. That on. These were money in the beginning of wipe. Not so much now. And then you got another one right in here. Oh look, we got an AK. Nice. I come over here and hit the duffel bag as well. That was a nice tech spawn. That could have been some good. And there's a box right here, but I don't particularly like putting myself out here like that. But it's worth a shot. You come around here. The dead body can have some good stuff on it. For you newer players, this is going to be a key you're going to need, the unknown key. So pretty early in the wipe, or pretty early in your wipe, you're going to need that. I'm going to go ahead and hit this duffel bag here. That was on the left as you come out. Tool set, apple juice, 2 apple juices. Man. All right. So now we are coming up. There's Be careful on top of this roof. There could be a sniper scav as well as up there, but he probably won't see you. We're gonna go ahead and hit crack house. There's also a jacket in this little shed here. If you have the time, this wouldn't be my primary focus, but it's one of those, hey, I'm here type things. We're gonna come into crack house, go in here. There's a jacket here, and then there's ammo. I always get SMBs. SMB is really good. It's cheap, and it usually two shots any armor. It's very effective. There's a duffel bag here as well. A fuel conditioner. So we are a quarter, not even a quarter of the way into this route that we're gonna follow, and we've already got almost a full raid bag. So I expect that we're gonna be trading things out. All right, in this bathroom, there's a jacket here, as well as a dead scav. And then there's weapon parts that spawn here on the ground right here. It's worth a shot taking a look at. Another jacket in the next room. Never pass up jackets, guys. Ooh, the old shatter mask. Inside this doorway here, I found gold chains there, but there's also a dead scav you can loot. I can touch them. I'm gonna go ahead and go upstairs. Run through this real quick here. Check all these shelves here for intel. Intel and paper is actually very good too. Paper is used for the craft. For intelligence, you need 3 flash drives and a paper. We're getting something there, but I don't know what it is. You can also get fuel conditioner, ammo on the floor here. We didn't get any intel. We might have, but I can't see it. Oh, it's a band-aid. Yep, that's what we were looking for, a band-aid. And then just run along the shelves here if you need meds, or if you're looking for your Found and Raid CMS for ambulance quest. That's a good place to get them. Check all the shelves. Check all the tables. You can usually get your morphine as well here. Your Found and Raid morphine. This room's pretty good too. Again, we're not spawning a whole lot just because I'm the only one in the server and the game has adjusted for that. We're gonna go ahead and hit this box here. Be careful with this box. You are definitely vulnerable while you check it, but if you are safe and you're feeling froggy, it's a good source of tech loot. Next spot we're gonna hit is the Alamo or Fortress. Be careful here. Reshala can spawn, and it is usually a hot spot for PvP action. Before we go into Alamo, I like to sit in the back here and kind of look down the lanes, as well as this is a fuel spawn by these containers. I have picked up fuel here, so something to keep an eye out for. Got tech spawns in the back. I've spawned anything from sugar to here. We got a motor. Ammo likes to spawn all over this place. Weapon parts here. You got a weapon case or weapon box here. You can go ahead and look to see what's inside of it. Another suppressor. Nice. Things to hit on first floor. You've got tables. Don't really spawn too much. But where you're going to want to look for in here, on this bottom shelf, spawn something. There's 2 jackets, as well as a couple boxes. Got some bolts. Easy money there. Another key. Got some weapon parts. Stuff. Medical items can spawn right there, as well as anything in the med box. Just know, guys, that recently they have changed the spawns that can, or what can spawn in these boxes. You do have a chance of spawning a LEDX in these little medical containers, albeit very low. It is possible. All right, we're gonna go ahead and you get food there if you're hungry. Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna stick on first level. This other one has a lot of food items. You can get vodkas. I'm not sure if anybody's pulled a moonshine out of here, but I don't see why it wouldn't be possible. Weapon box gave us an MPPV. This leads me to my next point. If you can find something like an MPPV or BlackRock or Triton that is helpful in organizing your loot and creating more space in your backpack to maximize your profits, definitely do that. MPPV is a great solution for that. It only takes what, 1 2 3 4 by 3 4 8 12 slots. 12 slot item and gives you 24, so in essence doubles the space, doubles the amount of items that you can carry, and then doubles your profits, as well as, I mean, it's a $40,000 rig, so that's pretty good. Got a duffel bag here. Now mind you, we've got probably about, I would say, 400 to 600k in items right now. And this isn't like, I'm not very excited about this side of the map just because there's a lot less to loot. When you get on the other side, there is a lot more, and the loot can be much more juicier. You've got a couple boxes up here you can loot. That was a tech spawn. This is ration supply, so food. You get your cigarettes out of the ration supply too if you're looking for your cigarettes for bad habit. And you know, we had a little Tashanka there as well. You're gonna need those. And then this is a medical supply crate. Soaps are worth money. Augmentin. I see a lot of people leaving soap behind. Don't leave soap behind. It's 16k. And now we're gonna run out here. I'm gonna run behind train, and I'll show you a stash back there. Be careful with this stash, however. While you're safe, usually safe from PMCs, if you go too far, you see this little sign here. It will say you will get killed out there. You are able to loot this scav here, but it is a warning. It's about as far as you can go without getting shot. I personally have never tested the boundaries, and I don't, or it's not going to change today. We're not going to test that. There's a stash right here in this bush. Very last bush before you get over to the sign, right in front of the sign. Now the exciting part. If you spawn on this side of the map, hit these spots first. You've got 3 spots. And the reason I say hit them is because these are red key card spawns, or, you know, labs card spawns. So Giving Tree. It's this little tree here. Inside, at the base of it, can spawn anything in the map, anything in the game. But this time we got what? We got what did we get? I think it was this mount. Okay. You're looking for rigs. Definitely looking for rigs, looking for wallets. And that's your big money. We didn't get anything this time, apparently. There's a stash back here if you're feeling froggy. You can go ahead and loot. You need some milk. All right, next spot we're gonna hit is inside the old gas station. So there may be a rig spawn right here. Again, anything can spawn here. You can get, you know, a bandage. Also look on the floor. I've seen things that were supposed to be on the table on the floor. I've seen someone miss a red rebel because of that. It was all open and somebody came through here and then, oh, red rebel on the ground. So be mindful of that. Weapon box if you're feeling like it. We got a filter. That's 20k. And BT. You can look behind this van and on the floor around it. Good items spawn here if you're looking for medical stuff, food, syringes. I'm sorry, not syringes, morphines, and CMSs. Great spot to check for if you're a scav. Before we hit my favorite building, we're gonna go hit the power building here. Things to look for underground. There's 2 spots that I noticed many times people don't hit. There's a medical container here. Nothing good. But people don't usually hit the spot back here. Look, we got a gold chain. Look at that. Gold chain. We got a horsey. We got a box here. And then on this these pallets in the middle can spawn some good stuff too. So worth a shot. And then if you're feeling like, hey, you know, my backpack's almost full, I've got the factory key, we're in this area, go ahead and hit power. If you guys don't know, I'll go ahead and show you real quick. So we're on the back side of this power building. On the front side, there's a room you can access from both sides. Right here in this door. Around the corner here, I'm gonna bring in some light. This little lever. I'll turn the lever. It turns on the power for ZB013. But that's only if you're in the area or if you're looking for an extract that is extra or different. There's a weapon box here if you feel like it. Weapon box. Now, right here. So, on these shelves, you can spawn some good stuff. We got some shampoo. I've picked up fuel conditioners, batteries, lots of tech stuff. harder items. But go ahead and just survey all of these shelves. Look on the ground here. Usually a magazine spawns. You might get lucky with the 338 Lapua. Inside the jacket. But right here. Usually a grenade or earphones, thumbtacks, hearing spawns there, but you're looking right here is your wallet. One of these two shelves. Always check that spot. All right, we're gonna run around here. There's a weapon box there if you're feeling froggy. There's a cache right here. Worth a shot. And then we're gonna go ahead and hit this building. This building can spawn fuel filters, motors. Oh look, we got something. Helix. All right, so you're looking right here, right in front of this shelf, and along the corner, and then run along the side here, and just, you know, look down. You want to check this right here and on these shelves, as well as in the back and on the floor. And then on top of these containers, as well as inside right here. And there's also a box right here. All right, so fuel, water filters, helixes, motors, all spawn in there. And then we're gonna go ahead and hit streamer. There's also, before we go to streamer, there is a, for you guys that don't know, many people do, but 2 computers in there can spawn flash drives, as well as in this building. Okay, we've got 2 containers. One's right here on the first level. We're not going to spend time searching it. But those big green weapon boxes can spawn weapon parts. They have a chance to spawn a red rebel. And then on the second one here, you're going to go up the stairs, up to the top, and around the corner. And then another green weapon box. Worth a shot if you're in the area. There's a dead scav here. Worth the loot. Got a toolbox. These toolboxes are good. Gives you tech spawns, but also the new ratchet that has been added to the game is worth quite a substantial amount of money, and is definitely made these toolboxes more lucrative to search. All right, we're gonna hit streamer before we go ahead and hit the stashes on the outside. I'm gonna show you the stashes. And yeah, in streamer there are a couple different areas to look. First, I wouldn't hit these first, but this is definitely something to look at, is these shelves. There's so much loot just for me, as a single player on the server. Definitely a lot of things. You know, I've brought in the maximum amount of space that I can, and we have filled everything up. Go ahead and check in here around the corner, and then this other one, you can, you know, there's ammo that can spawn in there. But coming in here, I'd run up here to to streamers, and be careful of campers in here. You don't have to really worry about it in the beginning of raid, but towards the end, ADS and look in here, as well as, in the corner, people might be peeking you there. Definitely a place that, people like to sit because they know that people will spawn or people will come here for the loot. Graphics cards, Tetrises, spawn here at the, over here. We've pulled 2 graphics cards in 1 raid just from that location alone. You got a couple computers. Always check the front ports to make sure that you're not missing a flash drive. You've got a duffel bag here. Then in this back room, ooh, metal scissors, toolbox, medical stuff if you're in need of meds. And then FP100 filter, or yeah, FP100 filters can spawn on the ground. Fuel can spawn back here. We got something. I might just be wanting me to hit the tool set. Got a jacket in the bathroom, worth a look, as well as back here. We've got duffel bag, jacket, some weapon part spawns up here. Definitely worth the search. After you come down here, then I'll usually hit those. But if you haven't hit this side or your friends haven't hit this side, this is Sisters. What we call Sisters. I'm not sure the actual name for it, but sugar can spawn on the table. You got 2 jackets here. I've pulled Tetrises and Bitcoins out of these jackets. I've seen a medical key for Ultra Medical at Interchange spawn there. Definitely check these shelves. This table can spawn weapon parts. Apparently, I've heard that gold chains and whatnot can spawn on the floor as well. In here, your little bathroom mannequin. Check the wrist of the mannequin. Rollers can spawn on the wrists, as well as back here. Look, we got a gold chain, but all the way around. Sometimes something will spawn right there and it's going to be bugged and you can't pick it up. I don't know if BSG's fixed that yet. Then in the back shelves, you can spawn some things. And then as you're coming down here, if you have the USEC stash key, this is the door for that. If you have great enough strength, I'm not sure the strength requirement. However, you don't need the key. I don't even need to run. Dump my happy ass on in there. Looks like we got some cigarettes. I have pulled a slick out of this box before. No such luck this time. Posty. All right. So that was streamers. You've got a couple different stashes you can hit back here. That's worth your, worth a peek. See if they've been hit or not. If they haven't and you're looking for some good loot, these stashes can be profitable, as well as this building here can be profitable as well. Stash wise, oh, razors. Look. So money there. In this building, I've heard this called graphics card building, computer room, things like that. I'm not sure what people, whatever your team calls them. But down here, tech spawns, barter item spawns. This is a good crate, technical supply crate. Bolts, wires, you name it, it's here. Ooh, a thermometer. Dude, that's money. Food can spawn over here on this table. And if you come up here, another toolbox. In this room, you get another toolbox, 2 more computers, and 2 jackets, as well as a box. And look, some food. Next, stash, I guess, is what we can hit here. In the back corner, inside the bush here, right there. You're gonna lift it up and it's gonna be a ground cache. Another gun. Then the next place, we're gonna wrap around and kind of look at the different stashes that are available if you're looking for just a stash run. This is admin gate here. There is a stash right here. Be careful if you are a scav and you have this extract. It is a it will extract you. As you're coming over to scav checkpoint, there is another cache up here in this bush. Look, right there. I can will register for me. I'm just hitting these so you guys can see it. These are less commonly known stashes that are available, and some of these people don't hit. And if you're looking for some loot, there, you know, it's definitely a possibility. Weapons, toolbox. I've been sitting here for 40 minutes. Duffel bags. Biggest thing I want to hit here for you guys is the stashes and mark them. And I think that'll actually be a full circle. Next stash location is going to be up here by military checkpoint. Right here. I understand I'm not hitting every single one, but it's in a good flow. We're following a flow. Incorporate these into your normal runs, and you know you can make a good profit out of it. So we're just following along the edge. I am out of breath. If you guys are feeling froggy over there where that power tower is, there's, you know, weapon parts and little cases that you can loot there. Something people usually don't see is right here. We picked up some SMB, but it's also a good place to, like, if you're being chased or if you need to heal, that's a good place to go. Just don't make any noise when you're in there. All right, coming up here, this is one of the spawns of 4 PMCs, but right back here on the outside of the map, you can access the buried cache. All right, now we're gonna run over to dorms. I'm gonna run through dorms and show you guys the places that I hit when I'm in dorms. And it's really just accessing all of the safes. So we're looking at safe locations. Another place, flash drives can spawn inside the guitar. duffel bag here. I'm not going to waste time looking in there, but it's definitely worth a shot. All right, we're going to come up to 2-story dorms first. If you have the spawn that is in close proximity to dorms, 3-story dorms is your more profitable dorm, just because of marked room. But the first floor access point, be careful, Reshala can spawn here too. Is 104. We're using the key, I'm sorry, 105. We're using key 105. We're accessing the safe here. And then if you're looking for barter items, 104 is good as well. We're going to come around. Now, mind you, 114 and 110 are used for quest items. However, they also have safes in them, and it's good to keep that key, as well as a computer in 114. You got a safe. If you're on that quest, I don't remember which one it is, but it's going to be right on top there. And you have a medical container as well. And here's another safe. Right there. Be mindful, guys, if there is another access point for dorms or for the 1st-story dorms, and it's right here, you can jump through that window. You can really jump through almost all these windows down on the 1st floor that aren't barricaded and are not locked. Down here there are wrong room. There are rooms that have these jackets, duffel bags. This is a good room as well. You got a dead scav. He can be juicy. And a weapon case here. If you have the guard shack key, if you're looking for grenades and ammo and stuff like that, what do we got here? I've picked up M16s and stuff out of here, which is nice. M4s. That's 2-story. There's in all of these rooms up top. Here, we got time. In all of these rooms up top here, it's definitely worth to look through them. This one has filing cabinets. It's also got a supreme view on 3-story stairs. Definitely worth going through all of these, especially if you're a lower level, because it doesn't require a key and there's a lot of things that you can pull out of here. Barbed wire there to access those guys. I'm not going to go through every single one of these, but it is definitely worth it. Duffel bags. On this side, you've got weapon crates here. I can spawn weapon items, as well as in this one, there's a box. But Markov is telling me that it's time to hit 3-story dorms. On your way over, inside this, you can get sugars. There's grenade case. Different ways to approach dorms. Probably worth another video, honestly. But we're gonna start here. Or not. So you can go in the side window, or you can go in the front like a normal person. Check the couch. Graphics cards can spawn on the couch. I don't know what we're getting this time. Something spawned. Not sure what it is. My perception is going crazy. Reshala can spawn here too. Things to hit on 1st floor. You've got 2 jackets here. I've pulled many good keys out of there. Jacket here. Come on, open. Filing cabinet here, as well as I think you can pull a guard check key out of here or customs key. I think back here, if I'm not mistaken. If you want to be shitty, you can look back here and See if you can see any ditch loot. If you're a scav. Second floor, you've got these weapon crates. I don't usually waste my time on them. But 214 has a safe right there, as well as, you know, you can get some kind of rubles, weapon, or I'm sorry, ammo, stuff like that. 2 jackets here. Trying to do this quickly. I've got a minute and a half. Mechanical key is right there on the other side of that dresser. If you guys are looking for that for the quests. 204 up here. If you guys don't know, these are saves as well, these upper containers. And then there's you can open up the weapon container that's on the bottom of that section. We got a minute to hit marked. Highly contested area. When you come here, make sure you clear all these rooms. Make sure you peek in here. Make sure you peek behind here, because people will camp you. Marked room had jack shit for us, but it's marked room. It could be really good. It could be shitty. Looks like we made about 150k off of that, and then whatever the ammo is, 855. Oh, okay. Just out of shits and giggles, let's see how much 855 we got. 21. So about 20k. Or 40k, depending on, you know, the time of day. But we're gonna get cut out here in 10 minutes. Now, mind you, I spent 45 minutes doing this. Now, right now, we're 54 minutes of recording. Probably less on the video. However, that was a whole encompass. I didn't even cover everything. We came out with a full backpack. We left things behind. That was really crappy loot too. We didn't get good loot. We had normal common loot that you can come by pretty easily. We didn't have big items, but we made a lot of money. I'd say, 1 to 2 million rubles once you sell everything on the market. And we had some items that are quest items, but excuse me, if you incorporate these things into your normal loot runs, into your normal runs when you're playing with your friends, you find what spawn you're at and go to those locations first, especially that building with the shelves that you can get you're looking for, wallets or cases. Medical cases can spawn there. Money cases can spawn in that location. The one with all the shelves and the jacket in the middle, next to Old Gas. That one, by far my favorite place. Second to marked. Old Gas, New Gas, running, the purpose of this video was to expose you to these locations, to know, hey, this is what can spawn there. I saw this, one time, and now I know to look there, because it took me a long time to figure it out. And I know there's plenty of videos out there, but this is just my take on it. And I think that it's something that, even as a veteran player, there were a lot of these places that I didn't know. Third wipe in, starting my third wipe, and didn't know of some of these locations that, had these great spawns. So I hope that, no matter how much experience you have in the game, that you took something out of it. I do stream on Twitch every day, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Twitch.tv/SemperKedge. If you got anything out of this video, if you think I missed something, because I know I did miss some things, I will say that. We didn't have time to. Tarkov said no. But, if you have something to add, or if you want to, say, hey, yeah, this worked for me, let me know in the comments, man. If you like the video, like and subscribe, please. We are a growing channel. I'm new to YouTube, and this is going to be something that these loot videos will continue. We'll do one on every map. I have one on Shoreline that I'm going to redo. I'm not very happy with that one, but we'll get to it when we get there. I wanted to hit customs first because it's a map as a newer player you will be touching. You will be on this map a lot. In your first 10 to 20 levels. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by and watching. And we'll talk to you next time.